Oops. Hey! Now you can hear me. My mic was off, sorry. It is time for queenly duties and bees. Which, you know, bees fit into the queen theme very well. So we have our game all ready to load up. We have our counts, our patricians, our chiefs. I don't know how many people are here yet, but we can go ahead and just hit load game and see what happens. Oh, everybody has to rejoin again. And we still have the widget up, so you should be able to join. Ready to get overrun by bees, yes. My question is, will we all be the same faction as last time for the bee queendom? That's a great question. Oh, Tomato's account again. Oh, and you're a chief again. It seems like it remembers, or maybe that's just a crazy coincidence. Hello, hello. Welcome. It puts you back in your previous faction if you rejoin. Cool. I didn't think it would remember. Cheese lady. Hi, Kiwi. I can never forget Kiwi. Would you like to join us in King of the Castle shenanigans? The way the game works is pretty simple. It's, you try to overthrow me because I'm the monarch and you are part of a noble house that does not like me. And I try to get control of all of the nobles. And all of the choices, it's like almost like a text adventure. It's very fun. But also like pretty chill, because you don't have to really put that much thought into anything. Other than general strategizing. I somehow got bees, yes. Bees and cheese and tea. Does not make sense as a combination, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. Good to know. I forgot my scheme. I certainly forgot everyone else's. I think you were the closest to winning. Alright, and y'all, for people who are new, if I start the game now and you haven't joined, like, you can rejoin at any time. So, like, you don't have to join just in the screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit begin game. Not good with games that require more than one brain cell. It's okay. You don't have to think that much in this game. I am going to... My volume is a little bit loud on my end. See if I can turn it down. But also not turn it down for you guys. Okay, that's better. I just wanted to say hi. Oh, no worries. I'm gonna botch it. Oh no. I'm not gonna botch it. Just wait. Or you are gonna botch it. Just wait. We'll see. We'll see. We drink milk and eat cows. We eat honey, but we don't drink bees. Very, very philosophical. We're getting over here, Toast. You don't have to join if you don't want to. This is as much of a spectator game as it is a playing game. Exactly. But I sent bees after people. It's like you're trying to lower farming, counts are trying to raise authority, and patricians are trying to lower treasury. Play marathon and die after 2 seconds of existence. Okay, you can just watch us, Kiwi. And then you can decide if you want to join based off of what we're doing. Okay, we have a couple of events. We started a new season, I believe. And yeah, everybody is trying to do their own thing right now. Let's see. Visiting a witch. Let's go. Starve myself, got it. Yeah, the little widget thing brought everything back. Cool. When you arrive at the creepy northern aqueduct for your meeting with a witch, the first thing you notice is the lack of bird song. It's quiet. Too quiet. Goosebumps prickle your skin. Greetings, Queen. Oh, I like her. She looks really cool. Ah, you scared me. I'll just say I'll be cool. I gotta be cool. Too quiet, no bees then. No bees. What do you need, Queen? I'm a busy woman. Who are you? No, I'm gonna be nice. She's cool, I like her. I wanna impress her. Anyways, Lack. Of course, I know who you are. Oh, you said you could help me solve these disappearances, witch. First off, I'm not a witch. I'm a wizard. Witches are given their power, like a baby given a toy, whereas wizards must claw it from the universe's greedy clutches. The disappearances are because people here have a tendency to fall between the cracks. They're lost forever, I'm afraid. Did she leave and come back to introduce herself? That is what it looked like, right? She walked off screen and then came back. You're a wizard. I've never heard of you. I'm a relatively new wizard. I only passed my apprenticeship a few years ago. Tell me, Lack, what's wrong with this cursed place? You made a mistake, Queen. You went and built your fancy aqueduct in what's known as a thin place. A thin place is somewhere where the walls between worlds are flimsy. Out here, a witch, wizard, or demon could smash those walls down, from this side or the other. What do you suggest I do then? I made some scholars from Quail University to assist with my research. Together we can shore up the walls between worlds. You can even get your aqueduct back. Such matters require the attention of the council, of course. You travel back to the capital and call a vote. Alright. Ooh. I don't want this one. Oh, but lowering the military would be good, but I don't know about any of that other stuff. I don't want to lower farming. And Blue is the only one who wants to lower farming. Let Lack continue her research unaided. Let scholars assist with whatever Lack's doing. Well, I'm gonna veto this one. Alright. Go, my minions. Vote. Well, y'all aren't even my minions. You're my noble council. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they can find. I think we have one more noble. Oh, you know what? I didn't see what our last noble looks like now. Also, do you guys look different? Yes, you do. You look very different from last time. Okay, what do we all look like? Okay, Tomato is no longer bald. Let's go. Dealer's choice. I like you. Oh, Zagri. I think you had facial hair last time too, Zagri. Alright. Let's go. Voting is closed. Those voted for send scholars to assist with whatever Lack's doing. Faith can't go lower yet. You send scholars to assist Lack in her research. There are rumors in the north that you're assisting a witch with her dark magic, but you can't do anything about the ignorance of peasants. Whoa, I'm now equally hot, just in a different flavor. No longer have stolen all the hair. What? I'm not bald anymore? I loved our bald face off. I wonder if my wife is still bald. Or if she has hair now too. You know, it's been a week. You've had a week to grow your hair out. Okay, let's look. So we have a wizard in the north, and we have a warlock in the east. Oh, Potato! Sweet Potato. Your Highness, do you recall the warlock who was poking around the reptile bones? His presence is affecting the bricks, or the land beneath them. I want my baldness back. A week-long glow-up, ayy. We'll see, Tomato. We'll see if we can bring your baldness back. Well, the worker spoke to him. He wants to become a wizard. Bee dragon, yes. He must be eliminated. Wizards are dangerous beings and an insult to the ninth god. Oh, wait. That would ruffle the peasants terribly. There must be another way. Alright, how should the wizard be, or the would-be wizard deal with? Allow the Inquisitor to investigate. Oh no. I don't want this one. Oh. Oh. Yeah, no. No. What do I want? What's the... 50% chance is the RNG. Honestly, I don't mind if it's A or B. I just do not like C as an option. Cursed with hair by a witch. Okay, I'm gonna select this one. So if you vote for this one, that means that you get personal wealth. So you should totally pick that one and not the last one. And we'll let the warlock continue to investigate the bee dragon. Potential bee dragon. Some sort of creature. Oh no. I see what y'all did there. Wait, oh yeah, no, it makes sense that y'all would vote for that. I chose chaos. No, I mean it helps with your thing too. Yeah, I wanna win. Okay. Go place a bounty. The bounty is set. Soon, a heavily muscled adventurer drags the warlock to the capital. Cut off from his source of power, there's nothing he can do but languish in prison. Ooh, uh-oh. Builders return to their work. Eventually, the new equatorial room is completed and a big, shiny telescope hefted into place. Figured they would vote for their schemes. I just wanted the monies. Yeah, I think you'll get the money, regardless. Alright, your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My cousin and adopted daughter. Cool. Assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is her name? Minty II. I am such a good name person. Where did you get that? Who knows? I found it lying around the castle. How exquisite, Your Majesty. I'm sure little Minty II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Min2. Oh, I like that. I like Min2. Are we... Is it over? Is it over already? Deep in the eastern mountains, a night owl screeches as two counts plot in their hidden castle. How exquisite! The queen is drunk with power. We're so close, but I was thinking, should we really show the queen the true secrets of our group? Oh yeah, the counts will offer me immortality. I don't know if I want to say no to that. But that was the point, immortality and all that. Yes, but those secrets are meant to be, well, kept secret. What if we pulled the wool over her eyes? Uh-oh. Are y'all gonna decide you want to kill me instead? Oh no! Plan a false immortality ritual for the queen that will kill her. Induct the queen into the real secret society of immortal blood drinkers. Ooh. Oh, this is a vote that only the counts can make. So Tomato and our new friend, whose name I already forgot, Dayla's Choice. What do you want to do, Tomato? Tomato says, real. Yay, real. Hooray. Alright. Well, that's gonna be rough for me, because my goal is to raise farming. Very well, we must prepare for the ritual. Yes, I'll begin appeasing the spirits of the soil, but first we must enrich our lands. Keeping it real. By the blood of the dead, it won't be long now. I mean, I can't lose now. I'll either live forever, or I'll continue to be a monarch. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their farming to at least 9. Okay. Ooh, okay, now we have the auction. So auction, once I start the timer, it will go down to 0, and once it's at 0, nobody can do any more voting. Like, I can't wait past the 0 mark. So you have to make it quick. But yeah, you can manipulate things here now. So like, I don't know, if somebody wants to help delay this scheme, they could oh wait, no. Now you would lower your own farming. Oh yeah. So this would have a good effect on you, and that would have a good effect on you. Ruh-roh. That's not good for me. Dang. Dang, Tomato. Did you just spend all of your money? That's amazing. Tomato is not playing around. Holy cow. Am I late? It's okay, Potato. You can still join. You can still join, Potato. Yes, because chaos. I forgot how to join. Hi-yo. Okay, so to join, there should be a little widget on the screen that tells you, like, to join. Okay, so you type an exclamation mark, and then the word join, and then space, and then, pronoun. He, she, they. None of these help me, so I shall simply save my money. A wise choice, Zairi. Literally top left. Dang, we have a lot of counts here now. Uh-oh, what's this? What is this? Money's all gone, Your Majesty. Oh, alright. Well, it's not all gone. I still have 600 gold. I did it for the ungulates. You know what? I respect that, Blue. I can't even be mad. Because I, too, I love the ungulates. We need our farming up. Yeah, I think y'all are almost there, both of you. What? There's absolutely nothing left, I'm afraid. The treasury is as empty as a beggar's purse. Hang on, I thought we had about 600 gold left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh no. There's a lot of hidden costs involved in running a kingdom. Unexpected overheads. Some gold must have been lost between the cracks. Oh, the patricians won. Yep, the patricians won. What are we gonna do? Nothing we can do, really. For the first time, you notice that the treasurer is wearing a far finer clothing than when you last saw her. Is that a new diamond necklace? The money's been missing for a long time. We've been paying everyone in credit for the last few months. Someone's paid you off. That's right. Lord Patrician Zairi offered me a very generous fee. In exchange, I just had to transfer gold from the treasury to his vault. In any case, good luck arresting me for it. Palace Watch have all quit. You're on your own. She turns on her heel and exits your throne room, leaving you totally alone. For the first time, it strikes you. Where are your servants? Your Palace Watch? Don't worry, Your Majesty. A random northern warrior. Unnamed northern warrior. Your watch may have abandoned their posts, but nothing will happen to you while we're by your side. Wahahaha, apparently. What, Zairi, how dare you? Oh, there you are. Oh no, my wife! The doom that I sensed at our wedding has finally caught up to us. We can try to escape, but it'll be too late. What do you mean? Doom, it's in the air. Can't you smell? Oh my god, my wife isn't bald anymore either. Wow! Neither of you are bald. Nobody's bald. It's a bad omen. Doom, it's in the air. Can't you smell it? What should we do? Suppose we could saddle our horses and try to escape, but it'll be too late. Dang. When you're to stables, however, your marshal is waiting for you. Ah, there you are, your highness. Come with me. Your marshal speaks to you in the commanding tone of a woman flanked by dozens of crossbowmen, which is, in fact, the case. No, not the bald wife. No bald, no bees, no money. She looked great with the pixie cut, though. She did. She's very cute. Don't kill me. I have so much to give. Marshal, who are all these people with crossbows? I'll say this one. It's not personal, your highness. Patrician's just made a better offer. Oh no, Marshal, I like you too, though. No, I won't let you take— Oh no, my wife! No, my wife! Someone tie her up. Come now, your majesty. We have business to attend to. What kind of game is this? I thought we were going to see bees. Get behind us. Your majesty will protect— Oh, wow, the chiefs were really loyal to me to the end. So the progress was not saved from last time. Oh, it was. This is the continuation. So as it turned out, what I didn't realize until just now is that Blue's faction, the chiefs, they were on the last phase of their scheme, but so were the patricians. And so once the patrician, once that last goal was met, that's like automatic win for that house. So yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah. Your honor guard's words are ended in a hail of crossbow bolts. Aw, no, the chiefs! With hands tied behind your back, your frog marched out of the palace and into the city's main square. You're confronted with the sight of Lord Patrician Zyrie standing on a stage in front of a huge crowd. Ah, there she is. Come over here, your supreme majesty. That feels very sarcastic given the situation. With a triumphant smirk, he snatches the crown from your head. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, welcome to the Royal Auction. Up for sale today, we have a very exciting item. The kingdom itself! Oh my gosh. I have max military, and yet that guy didn't stand a chance. I know, right? The first time, you recognize some of the faces at the front of the crowd. They're your rivals to the throne. Who wishes to open the bidding? 10,000, says Tana of the north. 50, says Zoran of the east. The crowd goes quiet in anticipation. Going once, going twice. 100,000, says Justine. Dang, Justine. Justine's loaded. Sold to the noble Justine. Imagine abject horror as your crown is handed over to Justine, who dons it with great ceremony amid cheers from the crowd. 1,000,000. Oh, I can't select it. That's so sad. Stop cheering. This is a coup. Someone take care of this fool. So, because we ended so early, would y'all be down to start a new round? We can continue it another time, if it takes too long, but we're only like 30 minutes in. 100 million. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, yes, Dr. Evil. I love it. Yes, okay, cool. Your marshal watch is stone-faced as her crossbowmen line you up against the wall. Face your death with dignity. I want to be cool. I still want to impress that witch in case— or sorry, not the witch, the wizard in case she's watching. Most definitely, I want more chaos. Okay, everyone's cool with it. Sometimes life just isn't fair, and death can be even worse. It's the final gem of wisdom that passes through your mind, shortly followed by a steel-tipped crossbow bolt traveling at 190 miles per hour. Dang. That was a new ending for me, though. Swamp drains you. The swamp drains you? Interesting. Queen Minty's reign ended ignobly. After her throne was sold out from under her, her own marshal shot her down in the street like a rabid dog. With their plans in tatters, the counts retreated to their castles to brood. Their olive branch was rejected, the secret of eternity that they had guarded for eons. They would not be so kind again. All that remained of the chief's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor. The peasants were outraged that the kingdom was auctioned off to the patricians like a common trinket, but there was nothing they could do. Once the reality of being a queen set in, Justine often joked that the crown was the most troublesome hat she ever bought. What, no apple on your head, right? Alright, so here's the next question. We're gonna start a new round so people can rejoin. But, do y'all want to continue this reign, or do you want to start fresh? So this is... Ah! Wait, who is this? Wealthiest noble, poorest noble... Oh, that's Potato! Oh, Potato! Tomato. So the richest was Potato, and the poorest was Tomato, who had no money. Oh, you're so cute, Potato. I'd like to see where this one goes. The Betrayed. Heavy is the hand that bears the crown. Oh, the head. Yes, yes. Alright, yep. Died to 0 treasury. Okay, yeah, we can continue. This will be Justine, the new ruler. Well, let's see. Queen Justine of the Tea Dynasty. Fresh for me? Okay, what does everybody else think? So I know what Blue and Tomato want. Does anybody want to be a tiebreaker? I like how this one is also Tea Dynasty. Oh, we did the March last time, okay. I have no preference, which I'm sure is very helpful. It's gonna be 1v3v1. No, it should be a little bit more even this time too. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, that does make sense. If we continue, then it'll be, yeah. If we continue, then it won't be spaced out evenly. Because the nobles will still be in the same houses. If anyone else doesn't want fresh, I'll be fine with continuing. Well, it would be nice to continue because I don't think we've ever been able to continue before. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Would it not reassign us? This game isn't so much about winning as it is the bees. Y'all just want the bees. We'll see what happens. We'll select continue, and then we'll just see. And the stats should also carry over. But yeah, it might not assign you again. It's up to you, Mint. Plus technically Zairi already won. Oh, Kiwi, thank you for the posture check. I actually have a nice, like, backed chair. So I was not shrimping to begin with, but I am also not shrimping now. Yeah, you're right. Dealer's choice. We might be able to incorporate a rule where the people who only have one person in their house, like their votes count as 2 votes. It's not reassigning us to new factions. Oh, I see a hydrate. Okay, with that in mind, shrimping ain't easy. It might be better to do a new one then, just so we have more, everything's a little bit more evened out. Or I can change the rule so that blue's vote counts for 2 votes. I think I can do that one since we're already all positioned. We're in position. Oh, Blue, you're so cute this time. Whoa, I like it. I like the long hair. Whoa, everybody's got long hair. Oh no, Tomato, you're not bald. Ooh, Nausicaan, I like it. I like that you have your picked out outfit. It's very nice. Also, Mint, do you still play as the ruler? Yes, I will still be the monarch. Oh, okay, so now we have 1500 treasury, so that got reset. Okay, I believe it's in here somewhere. Oh no, it's not. Darn. I really thought... Well, I know that there's an option, but you might have to implement it before. Okay. We will continue on. Here, have some cheese. I disappear for another month. Okay, bye, Kiwi. I want my baldness back. I'm so sorry, Tomato. It's with a heavy heart that I declare you as not bald. I feel wrong with affection with this one and the others have more than that. As time goes on, somebody else might join, and then we might get another chief in there. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they've stolen. I make all my own rules, it's no big deal. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Farming is still pretty good here, and, well, trade is pretty good too, actually. I'll do trade. Lofty goal indeed. The game has protocols for uneven factions. Yeah, maybe it's just automatically applied now. So just over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Did your mic get quieter? Oh, when I drank some water, the mic got moved away from my mouth a little bit, so here, I'll scoot it back. Is that better? Can you hear me better? Can you hear me now? Council introduction. Do you need an introduction? Okay. We did it! By the 9th, we had to pull some strings, but we got you that crown, just as I said we would. Now just remember to uphold your end of the deal. You're not really a queen, more like an employee of the patricians. Thank you for letting me know. What the coast wants, the coast gets. What if I govern for the good of the whole kingdom? Or I'm queen now, you can't push me around. So yeah, this is my choice to make. I can also lie and I can say like, oh yeah, I'm totally down to do whatever the counts want, and then like not hold up my end of the bargain. But I like the idea of governing for the good of the whole kingdom. That would be completely against the spirit of our deal. We'd be forced to take drastic action. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Okay. In order to finally make your acquaintance, Your Grace. Okay. I love that Tomato is still Tomato the Second because Tomato died in the last game. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Blue! Good luck in the days ahead, Your Highness. You'll need it dealing with us a lot. And with that, the introductions are done. Pull the rug out from under their feet. What do you think? Will she be a good little queen and do as she's told? Too early to tell, but I have a bad feeling. We should have a backup plan just in case. Oof. It's because I didn't say, oh, what the count or the patricians want they get. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Queen Minty, but you still must answer to the council. What becomes of my my cousin who I adopted as my daughter. We didn't really address what happened to her. As is tradition, they decide what happens at your coronation. Okay, I'm gonna assume this person doesn't understand this because they're noble and they weren't actually in line to become queen, so I'm gonna say, what? But that's my coronation. Zairi, what are you planning? It is a mystery. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright. Y'all can do whatever you want with Justine. We're playing as Justine, or I'm playing as Justine this time. You get to roleplay as Justine, yeah. Yeah, I get to change up my decisions if I want to, if I so desire. Oh, I didn't even see this. The patricians will smooth over any bad feelings with bribes, proceed with the religious ceremony, throw the queen into the river. Troops shall bear the queen through the streets atop a shield. I mean, that one sounds pretty cool. Yeah, these are different choices. I mean, throw the queen into the river is still the same choice, but that's very interesting. I like it. New queen mint. Must respect the bees or else. Well, this is Justine. Wow, a lot of y'all wanted the riding on a shield. All right, let's do it. River's always fun. It is. Oh, hey, military went up for everybody. Nice. Soldiers from across the kingdom take part in the parade. They're even outfitted in impressive new equipment for the occasion. As you climb onto the shield and hold your sword aloft, you realize this is not going to be easy. Your arm quickly starts to hurt. Your soldiers stagger and groan under your weight. Hey, I don't weigh that much. Or death by bees. Uh-oh. Sure enough, one of your shield bearers trips on a loose cobblestone and drops you face first into a puddle. Oh, I feel like this is arguably worse than being thrown into the river. In full view of half the city, at least the only thing hurt is your pride. I still got half of a being thrown into the river. Face first into a puddle. Poor Justine. Oh, I feel for her now. Delvira of the Deela's Choice dynasty, well-known political fixer, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. Why was that less stable than pallbearing, right? My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but now while the false Queen Justine were— wow, this sounds really familiar, doesn't it? Deela, your daughter is so cool, right? Scheme should the counts pursued, overthrow the new queen. Okay, we have a lot of counts, so time for the counts to vote. Yeah, the mark on the side, I think that's like an animal scar, like a scratch. Very cool. Lower own defiance, that's a pretty good one. Let's see. Subterfuge, lower stability, lower own faith. Wow. Okay. I see. Faith is way too high. Tomato. Faith is 0. Faith is nothing. That's okay. Defiance is still really low too, though. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Defiance is a good one too, especially for the first stage of your scheme. So the stat change won't be like that crazy. Counts plan to summon a demon to possess the queen, putting her totally under their control. Okay, I've never had this scheme before, so that's interesting. First, they must lull the queen into a false sense of security. I was looking at farming. Oh. Okay, it defines to 4 or less. Yeah, see, you already have it. You're good. That's all good. Quintus of the Zairi family. Charismatic former pirate. Scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk. Speaking calmly. I mean, if your goal is to lower a stat that's already 0, wouldn't that mean you already succeeded? Right. very cunning of us. Justine now sits on the throne and the patricians are in charge, but the other regions will already be scheming to depose her. Do we stay loyal to the new queen or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? Okay. I have pirates in my family, yeah. Okay, so you can choose if you want to be loyal or not. The bees demon? I sincerely hope the bees come back. It's an interestingly vague goal for A. It is, it is. Oh, yay! Okay, okay, I'm cool with you, patricians. Let's work together. I want the B plotline so bad. That settles it then. Long live the queen! May she bring peace and prosperity to our new kingdom. We can always change our minds. If Justine ever gets out of line, we can take up arms and get rid of her the old-fashioned way, even if it's a little costly. Patrician's goal is to aid the queen by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the queen produces an heir and completes her ambition. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their minds and rise up in rebellion. Oh, this is cool. I like this. I haven't tried this one before. Same here, Blue. I want my bees back. I'm curious to see how it'll work, too. Eric of the Incrediblue clan, infamous Northern Elder, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter Queen Justine. How do we make that happen? I think last time you did Doppelganger. Which, you know, I mean, you can do the same one if you want. Ooh, lower all faith. I mean, the faith is pretty low all across the board. Why do my kids always drone? Yeah, I think all of these are pretty solid, except Raise Authority, probably. Although, if you go with Prophecy, it could be a B prophecy. All faiths. Defiance is a good one, too. Yeah, a lot of people will vote based off of like stats. Alright. Chief's plan is to swap the real queen for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. Thanks for having mercy on us. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must keep defiance at 4 or less than 4 seasons. Okay. It's all... yeah, ensure the queen's ambition succeeds while thwarting the other region's schemes. I like this. I like not being all alone. Let's see. Ooh, wait. 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, minus 200 treasury. Ooh. Oh, but I'm very curious about that one. Golden choice is just too good to pass up, though. I'm voting based on stats and how I refuse to let the Klingon bit die. Alright. Golden choice. We all benefit when we have golden choice. Ooh, pirates. Let's see what's going on with pirates. Nausicaan. You must do something about the pirates that have been plaguing the coast ocean trade routes. I lost a whole shipment of spined silks. Justine looks very serious. She doesn't look very happy. Poor girl. Bee pirates. They killed the crew, of course, who won't be cheap to replace. Oh no. Treasury too low. Oh no. There's nothing to be done. Or order Coast's Navy to patrol the sea routes. Patricians don't have the best military. Nothing to be done. I mean, if I select this one, then y'all have no choice but to do this one. I already make things nice for you guys. I want this one. And if you vote for it, then you get personal wealth. And everybody wins. The bees wouldn't do that. The bees are too good for this world, too pure. They wouldn't be pirates. Cool, that's a winner. Yeah, that other choice was very tempting, but I feel like it's like playing with fire. Okay, wow, it's unanimous. Oh, I hope that you pass. Yay! Over the next few months, the Patrician Navy systematically hunts down every last pirate ship in the Ghost Sea. Cool. Oh no, but the military went down. Trade's not wealthy though, that's good. Soon enough, the ocean is safe once again. Up and down the coast, dead pirates can be found swinging gently from the trees. Oh, jeez. Oh, bye, Toast. I agreed to a 7:30 bike ride, so I gotta go early. Bid you adieu. Dang, Toast. Good luck. Alright, we're gonna see an invitation. What's going on in the east? Without a word, Countess Sweet Tea Potato hands you a blood-red envelope. It's sealed with a white wax in the shape of a skull. Oh, that's awesome. Inside is a beautifully written invitation to an event called the Crimson Vigil, due to take place on an autumn night later in the year. I love how I could just turn it down that quickly. What's all this about? I can say no more. You must choose whether to accept our invitation or to decline it. Oh. I could be bad here. Bye, Toast. See you later. I could make things a little bit more difficult for y'all. Should I is the question. We're only in phase 1, so it's kinda early. Don't you dare. By toes. Potato. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna decline. I will send the bees after you. You've made your choice. Oh, honestly, that didn't even help me. I can't say I'm not disappointed. Darn. It sounded really cool, too. But, man, we all lost in that. I feel like I lost doubly in that. Good news, Your Majesty. I've received a vision. I saw you bathed in holy light, blades and missiles crumbling to dust before they could reach you. Sorry, Tomato. You do not need to recruit Honor Guard. The Ninth God will shield you from all harm. I've never seen the Ninth protect someone from a sword through the chest. You need tangible guards, Your Majesty. Careful, the bees are after you. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna be on the lookout for more bee events. Okay, you know, I'm probably gonna pick the Chiefs again because, military is 10. Yeah, let's do Northern Warriors. Alright. How could you choose them? Uh-oh. Unnamed person. This looks like an error. Got a little buggy there. I will make the arrangements at once. Oh, I bet the patricians were mad at me. High Inquisitor might want to hire a poison tester. Foolishness! Do you not trust in the protection of the Ninth? This kingdom grows more faithless by the day. Oh, it sure does. It sure does. Warrior heroes arrive a few weeks later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. We have max military, unnamed person. Alright, and just like that, we're done with the season. Alright, guys. It's time for the auction. You can manipulate things a little bit. Funnily enough, you can't manipulate Defiance, though, which is like the one thing that people are going after right now. Yeah, I still love you, patricians. I did not choose them because I plan on betraying you. I chose them because they have max military. That was purely stat driven. What can you do? You can lower stability, raise authority, raise faith, or lower faith. Yeah, honestly, I feel like none of these choices really do much for y'all, so I don't blame you if you don't want to vote. Ooh. Oh, thank you. Whoever chose that. Oh, can't do anything. Yeah. Not much there. Hey, I'm not complaining about better stability and authority. I'm cool with that. And a library is cool. And so is a monument. Cool, thanks guys. Thanks, Potato. Ooh. We got some interesting events. Wandering Bard, what's that? Oh, cute. Very cute art. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She says she's come to compose a song for you. Hello. Sally Six Fingers. Not just any bard, Your Highness. The best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. Song, you say, about me? Knowledge is power. Of course. In fact, I have the tune and verse already. I've saved my best work for you, my queen. Oh. Can I romance Sally Six Fingers? All it requires is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What blah blah blah. What would you like to inspire? Teach them to love me. The fit, yes. I will do so, Your Highness. Absolutely. Give me but a few weeks, and everyone within the Crownlands will know of your benevolence. Pray. I need but only a small payment of 500 gold for the time. Discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself. Ew. Wait, what's this? What is what? And you deserve more than that? What about those? What is this? 70 oh, to see how effective her song is. I see. Okay, very well, take your money. Bard nods enthusiastically and heads out to do your bidding. Oh no, unfortunately Sally's a better salesperson than songwriter. She composes the song, yes, but it fails to capture the hearts of your people. I knew the RNG wouldn't work. It never does. You have her perform it for you, but it's abysmal. Nothing rhymes, there's no rhythm, and she doesn't even pronounce your name correctly. I would still romance you though. I totally would. It's because she only had 6 fingers. You're so right, Nuskin. Your Majesty, Your Highness, Chief Henny has been having prophetic dreams. It is true. I can't part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. Okay, give me a prophecy then. She plays well, but rhymes words with themselves. No! I look to the future, and it speaks through me. No more, no less. For instance, Count Tomato should be aware of birds for the next season. Uh-oh, Tomato, you hear that? Beware the birds. Tragic that they didn't let the loyalists vote to contribute funds to the more expensive option. Oh, you're right, Zairi. That would have been a great idea. And I saw a vision of Countess Sweet Tea Potato's body floating away on dark water. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Potato. What? Blood and stars. Please, Your Majesty, we have them foretell the future for the Council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. My bees will eat them. Your bees will eat the birds. You'd think this new regime would have new additional features, right? Just this once. Begin the visitors. Make Henry an official council advisor? I don't think so. Oh, but authority will go down. I bet that would make you guys mad. I bet that would make y'all mad. And then that would be good for me. what should I do? I think I'll veto this one, and then y'all can vote between 1 and 3. That's a trip. Henny is short for Hennessy. Don't listen to him. It would be funny, though. Guessing it would lower Chief's defiance and raise counts and patricians. Yeah, I'm okay with doing it once. And I'm curious to see what'll happen. Alright. Alright, just this once. Begin the visions! Chief Henny spreads a dark velvet cloth onto the floor, sits cross-legged, and closes their eyes. Oh, Casual Hoy, thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Welcome. Really, Zyri? I love it, Zyri. After a moment's silence, they gasp. Alright, is it successful? Yes, challenge succeeded. Awesome. The gods are good, your greatness. Something wonderful beyond the veil. Let me gather myself so I may understand what lies ahead. Oh, what cute emotes, Casual Hoy. Just thought it'd be fun to throw one token to vote in the losing option. I see respect for the throne spreading across the land, but beware, deference becomes fear. Well, I just had some songs really badly sung about me, so I could use a little bit of respect. Treat good fortune with wisdom, your highness, for luck turns like a blizzard in the mountains. Beaming, Chief Incrediblue whisks them out. You think you spot a couple coins changing hands, but you can't be sure. Uh-oh. Y'all are lying to me. Oh, sure enough, the Chancellor soon reports a new tax treaty with Ashmead, puts the kingdom at a great advantage. Henny must have known what they were talking about. Cool. Or it was just a crazy coincidence. Alright, spouse time. Majesty, it's important to find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. I mean, I always pick this one. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the patricians as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? Alright, bald wife. Yes, tomato, bald wife. Or you could give me Ori patricians. You could make the Ori thing happen, and I will absolutely romance her. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath an eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their schemes against the queen. The Chancellor sent me a fruit basket last week to thank us for our efforts in helping the crown. It's working. Our reputation is secure. Dang, and I did so much work to try to raise your defiance. We need someone to be bald. You're so right, Tomato. Everybody's got, like, super long hair this round. Problem now is the Archbishop. His beady little eyes will be focused on us if we're not careful. You must evade him at all costs. Lower their faith? Yeah, that's not gonna be no problem. Yeah, I'm not gonna be mean to y'all. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be mean to y'all. Oh, there's a plague in the coast. Uh-oh. Okay, what's the plague? What's going on, patricians? Your esteemed highness, the coast has been struck with a plague, and not just any plague. A dancing plague. Oh, what kind of dance? All kinds, but the most popular one is where you shake your arms back and forth across your body. The youth call it the thread, though I have no idea what that means. It affects everyone, even dogs and cats. We don't know how it started, but it's spreading quickly. Whole villages are dancing themselves half to death. The bees plague. At least they're not filming themselves and posting it online, right? Right. Let's see. Pass a law that forbids dancing, quarantine the affected villagers. Let it be how. Okay, well, we're vetoing this one. We're not gonna let it be. Yeah, well, we gotta help them. Okay. I like the option B. Like, I don't want to impose it, but I think it's really funny. Like, oh yeah, this is a medical condition that will stop you, or that, yeah, stop you from functioning. And, we're just gonna pass a law that outlaws your condition now. Might actually be a bee dancing plague. Oh yeah, bees do dance. They do that. Okay, who wants to be tiebreaker? It can be me. I can be the tiebreaker. My personal choice would be A. I do think B is a really funny choice, but yeah, I think A would probably be practically better for everybody. Okay. Quarantine the affected villages. The move seems drastic to some. Oh, that hurts me, because I wanted to improve trade. It's the only way to be sure the plague does not become a serious problem. The patricians agree to enforce your quarantine. Only time will tell if it's an effective solution or not. Alright. Ooh, feels like it's... yeah. We're suddenly zoomed in here. Okay, what's the eerie feeling? Oh, Blue, you're so cute. I'm most pleased with the new library we built on my land. Oh yeah, y'all did build a library, but the scholars believe the library is cursed. They refuse to read any of the books on its shelves. Well that's inconvenient. Or why in the seven hells do they believe that? Nobody knows, they just say it gives them a creepy feeling. What should we do? I forgot it was specifically the patricians and not everyone when I voted to raise defiance. Oops. Another cursed building? What's going on in the north? There's a lot of curses here. Raise the library? No, I don't want to do that. Order the scholars to stop complaining. Paint puppies and clowns all over the library to make it less creepy. I kind of love some of these. I kind of love this one. Paint puppies and clowns all over the library to make it less creepy. Well, this one's definitely out. Honestly, I'm gonna select this one just because I think it's funny. So if you vote, you will also get personal wealth. Paint puppies and clowns all over the library to make it less creepy. Let's hope the puppies and clowns, as you wish, for the bit. Vote B for the bit. For the bees. I'll give you time to vote, Zairi. There we go. Alright. Almost unanimous. I think Potato is the only one who hasn't voted. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's unanimous. Accidentally hit enter early. Oh. There's nothing less scary than puppies and clowns, those honking, squeaking bringers of joy. Soon enough, the library is covered in colorful images of giant playful puppies and enormous laughing clowns. The effect is more troubling than you'd hoped. Twitch delay plus game delay plus sadness. Yeah, I try to give y'all extra time, because I know there's gonna be a delay. By the old gods, your greatness, this hasn't solved anything. The scholars are still avoiding my library like the dancing plague. I'll shut it down until this is sorted out. Okay. Okay, how are my eligible options? Found 3 potential matches for you. Okay, yes, I know. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Oh, okay, as Justine. Again, I don't think she's gonna know. I think crowns or clowns are kind of creepy. I like them. I think they just want to make people happy. I think they're misunderstood. There's no time for sentiment. You just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Helga, firstborn daughter of the Northern Incrediblue clan. She's your typical northern lass, as far as I can tell. Big and loud and all the social graces of a goat, but means well. She's made herself quite wealthy with a series of shrewd investments. Had a bit of controversy a while back when her clan hall burned down. Apparently her peasants were to blame. I can see the appeal. My daughter would be a goat. This is Desdemona, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Dila's Choice dynasty. I'm not sure why the artist made her look so severe. Just a trick of the light, perhaps? Very pious young lady. The other counts thinks she's mad because she treats the peasants far too nicely. Aww. Well, I like her. Finally, from the coast, we have Octavia, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Zyrie's estate. She wasn't originally the heiress, but her elder sister had an unfortunate accident. Remember that time that the internet freaked out about clowns so badly that McDonald's got rid of Ronald? No! What? That happened? What about what happened in 2016? What is happening? No, I don't know. What happened in 2016, Tomato? Oh, is that what happened? The internet freaked out in 2016 about clowns? But why? She's also obsessed with the arena. All her friends are gladiators, and sometimes she even enters a fight herself. She's recently been campaigning to improve living conditions in the coastal slums. Well, I like that last bit. She wants to help. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. The clown sightings of 2016, killer clowns. I haven't heard about this either. Bald wife? Oh wait, who was bald? Wait, which one? No, they all had hair. They all had hair. Patrician had the least amount of hair. Desdemona. I like her. She sounds very nice. And then, yeah, and she's the closest to being bald. I think, was that the year that like American Horror Story had a season where it was like all about clowns? Okay, what do y'all think? It's your choice. Okay. I like Desdemona. She sounds very nice. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Yeah, now everybody's even. I like that too. Okay, end season. It came out the year. Okay. I remember that one. It came out the next year, so there's also lots of advertisements. Good afternoon. Hi, Cake Baker. Wait, you can refuse? Yeah, you can. I actually did that in one round. And I became a nun. And because I was holding out for Oreid, and then Oreid never appeared, and it was very sad. But I had a nun army, and it was pretty cool. Cake Baker, would you like to join us? Deep in the back rooms of the royal palace, the coastal patricians are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the walls, a corkboard filled with pins and crisscrossed by colored string. You can also marry a commoner. Oh yeah, you can. Queen has finally found a match, even if it isn't who we had hoped. Now she just needs to get on with the wedding. One of these days, I'm gonna have to go for those other options too. I would love to see like what happens when you marry a commoner instead. Indeed, and then go on to producing an heir. The counts have been unusually quiet recently. They've been trying to get into the Queen's good books, but I can't work out why. And then we've got to keep up our efforts. Queen Justine isn't going anywhere on our watch. Patricians must continue to aid the Queen by countering the other regent schemes. Cool. Thanks, patricians. Y'all are real ones. Okay. +1 stability if... that could be good. I feel like being greedy and I want to pick this one. Okay, and then we'll get rid of Monarch's Vote, because Monarch's Vote is not very useful when I can just tell you verbally which one I want. Okay, there we go. Did you do your dailies? Sky dailies? I actually have not done my dailies yet. Ooh, we have a tasty innovation. Oh, I think I know what this is. Have you done your dailies yet, Cake Baker? Let's do the wedding first. Your wedding to Desdemona is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital's one giant party. Dang, a week and a day? That's a lot. My bees? Honey? No, I don't think that's what it is, but maybe. It's like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Desdemona at your side. You take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife. Also, you can pull the rug out from under everybody and say, I've changed my mind, I can't do this. But now, I do. Then I pronounce you queen and wife. Doing them right now. Nice! What are they today? After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Desdemona, only dances with obvious reluctance. Oh. Okay. Well, I like having better authority and stability and low defiance. That's nice. By the time you find yourself alone with Desdemona, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Quick question, are the dailies handpicked, or rolled, or pulled out of a hat? I'm not sure. Neither of us asked for this union, but I assure you it can blossom into something of mutual benefit. Oh, what do I say? I like you. I would totally, be down to actually, have a loving relationship with you. I'll say this one. Statistically unlikely, but there's always a chance. Well, you're smiling, so I'm gonna take that as a good sign, even though I'm frowning. You head to your separate bedchambers, perhaps you will draw closer in time, but for now your wife is happy to keep you at arm's length. Maybe they're picked by Oreo. I like that, Zairi. Does your spouse ever have a good time at the wedding? I feel like I've never seen one not be pensive. I don't think so. I think the happiest I've seen one was they got really drunk. So they were just all laughing and happy because they were, altered. Okay, let's go see what the tasty innovation is. I don't mean to exaggerate, Your Highness, but I believe I have pioneered the most incredible invention in the history of mankind. Bee time? I was hosting a small party, playing cards with some old friends. I called for a servant to bring me something to eat that was both tasty and convenient, as my hands were occupied. What my servant brought me that evening will change the world forever, Your Grace. Show me. Not bee time. Yeah, not bee time. Behold! They hold in the air a plate. Atop the plate are 2 slices of bread with a piece of meat wedged between them. I just came back from walking my neighbor's dog because he was in an accident. He's not allowed to walk for the next month. Aww. Poor thing. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that happened. But that was nice of you to take the neighbor's dog out. It allows the hungry noble to consume 2 slices of bread plus meat all at once, saving valuable time. Meanwhile, the bread serves as an impregnable barrier, preventing one's hands from being besmirched by meaty juices. Astonishing. Naturally, since this is my invention, I propose we name it after me. Do we live in a pre-sandwich world this whole time? I gotta go now to sleep, but may you have a great rest of the stream. Oh, good night, Potato. See you next time. Good night. In a few years' time, I expect everyone to be enjoying a nice tomato for lunch. But naturally, this innovation cannot be made available for free. Every time a tomato is consumed, I expect a small royalty payment. Tomato shall receive a one-time reward. Yeah, can't afford that. Okay, servant shall be rewarded instead. What was his name again? No, tomatoes are too delicious to be controlled. Yes, give tomato royalties they deserve. How dare you game me? Do you want to be altruistic, Tomato? Do you want to give the servant the credit that they deserve? Because I would be happy to grant you that. Give you golden choice for it too, so you get something out of it. Hey, I understand. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna make it hard now because I'm giving you a reward. Yeah, this is just my moral compass. I feel bad not giving the servant the credit they deserve. Yeah, get some more wealth. Okay, I think since Potato left, we'll have... that kind of evens things out. Then the only one who's all alone is still poor Blue. I was about to pick A. Yeah, the only problem with that is you become outvoted. Drakov's bones! He wouldn't have invented the snack if I hadn't specifically requested a convenient meal. Despite Count Tomato's protestations, the servant is brought before you. But you changed your mind. Oh, good. Hello, Your Majesty. Most people call me Footlong, due to my large feet. Footlong, I like the sound of that. If we can't call it that, we'll name it something boring. I prefer calling it the tomato. That's gonna be Footlong. It is decided, henceforth this innovative dish shall be known as a Footlong. Footlongs prove a massively popular luncheon. Bakeries spring up across the east, experimenting with new ingredients. Turns out you can put almost anything between two pieces of bread. Nice. Will it be perhaps $5? Eventually. At some point it will be. The gods are good. Our soldiers are renowned throughout the kingdom and beyond. We've awarded so many medals that they can serve as full plate mail in a pinch, Your Highness. Why don't I transfer some of our best troops to help police the capital? They'd improve security and show the Northern Army for what it is. The pride of the kingdom. You want to station soldiers in the capital? Your esteemed highness, think of the threat to your security. Let us make use of them instead. What are we doing? Bring the northern soldiers to the capital. Order them to help out the patricians. Leave the troops in the north where they belong. Well, I can't afford the first one. Now I want something to eat. How dare you game me? Well, it's too late to eat anything now. Unless you want a midnight snack. Okay, I'm just gonna let y'all vote however because, oh wait, I can veto. I still have the option to veto. Cool. Yeah, I want to veto that one. Even though that would help me authority and stability wise, but I can't afford that. Okay. Good. Keep the troops in the north where they belong. Order them to help out the patricians. Yeah, I don't feel strongly between B or C, but A was definitely not gonna do it for me. Me and my family decided to eat out as McDonald's. Both my brother and my mother got so sick from eating nuggets, they're petrified of eating chicken nuggets. It's ironic, I have an intense craving for chicken. Oh no. Yeah, that'll definitely ruin it for you. Who's gonna be tiebreaker here? Dila? Dila's choice. Would you like to be tiebreaker, or shall I have the honor of being the tiebreaker? But yeah, just one incident can totally ruin it for you. But something like that happened to me once too. It was not McDonald's though. You go ahead? Okay. Let's see. Order them to help out the patricians. Leave the troops in the north where they belong. You know what? Let's do this one. Literally Dila's choice. That's hilarious. Yeah. Grumbling, the chiefs send out some of their less decorated troops over the coast. Northern soldiers soon whip the local troops into shape. Cool. As rugged northern warriors parade proudly through the villages, coastal peasants flock to admire them. Keen to learn axe throwing and get their own tattoos, many join up on the spot. Cows go unmilked in fields unplowed, but the army ranks swell with enthusiastic recruits. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not going for farming this round, so you know what? That works for me. Alright. Up in the north, Chief Incrediblue is hosting a grand feast at her clan hall. You said you had a surprise for me? Aye, and here it is. Behold! Hey, your greatness! What are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any... Ah, quit babbling, you scaredy cat. This isn't the queen. It's a peasant who's the queen's spitting image. Wow, the north has a lot of doppelgangers. That's our military that goes up. Yeah. You're welcome. Gods be good, and just in time. The spymaster trusts us so much that she's not noticed that we're fortifying the border. Yeah, you guys are crazy strong. Means we can move to the next phase, kidnapping the queen and putting this fool in her place. Man, it's so nice to be in autumn right now. The summer was very short and very hot. I can't wait for the long, cold, dry winter. Oh. Yeah, I hope it cools down for you soon. Or wait, is it already cool for you now? That's good. How do we manage that? Need the kingdom in utter chaos. Bad enough that the queen's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Alright. I'm worried about these guys because, 0 faith. That's hard to recover from on my end. A good word. What's this? The good word? It's been 80 degrees Fahrenheit every day for the last week here. Winter's barely over. Yeah, that's true. Greetings, Justine. I've had an idea. As I'm sure you know, my fellow counts have been shirking their religious duties a bit recently. Desdemona, I love you. Faith in the ninth god could certainly be higher in the east right now. I love you. I knew there was a reason I picked you. Problem is the feeling of disconnection from the church here in the capital. I think if the message came from one of their own, it might make a difference. You want to become a preacher? Not a preacher exactly, just an ambassador, I suppose, to show them what it means to be a faithful adherent of the ninth god. Will you give me your blessing? Go forth and bring the good word to them, my love. How delightful. I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the Queen Consort will tour the east. Thousands flock to towns and villages where she plans to stop. Nice. When she arrives, Desdemona gives a series of impassioned speeches to the locals, pleading with them to abandon their heathen ways. Yeah, but what about the other 8 gods before this one? Whatever happened to the first 8 gods anyway? Great questions. Strikes a chord. The Archbishop happily announces that the church attendance is rising all across the region. It's okay. I don't know anything because I'm a godless heathen, but at least my wife, she's doing some good stuff. Same brain, right? At the same time. For the last few months, Your Highness, our new library has stood disused and forlorn. I went to visit it a few days ago. The choice art pieces you commissioned have deteriorated. The puppies look like sad ghosts, and the clowns look frankly alarming. While I was there, I met a woman who set up a camp among the empty bookshelves. She claimed to be researching. From the look of her, I think she was a witch. A witch, gadzooks. She's the cause of all this. She might be able to help us. Or she's the cause of all this, Your Highness. I couldn't say. I hurried out of there to avoid being turned into a frog. Witches are not to be taken lightly, Your Majesty. We must consult the council. Send a team of inquisitors after the witch? No. Let the witch carry on doing witchy things without interference. I'm okay with either of these. Speaking of God, have you ever heard of a game called Cookie Run Kingdom? The last episode of the main original story is finally coming to a close after 5 years. Wow. I've heard of Cookie Run, but I've never played it. I really like a lot of the designs for the cookie characters. They're really cute. But no, I've never played it. That's cool that the story's coming to an end, though. That's gotta be, like, satisfying to finally have closure. Yeah. You know what, guys? I'm in agreement. I'm very curious about B. We can ask her. The worst she can do is say no, right? And hopefully not turn us into frogs. But I also like respecting the witch. Alright. Let's go. You would seek help from a witch? This kingdom grows more corrupt by the day. Witch sends word that she would be happy to speak to the queen, but she's terribly busy. She wants you to travel out to meet her. This is an outrageous demand, Your Majesty. You can't accept, both because of the risks and because of the shame. I can afford it. There's a few weeks until there's a free spot in your schedule. You can make the necessary arrangements to travel out to the north. Naturally, your nobles gossip that you're running around at the beck and call of some peasant witch. This hag better have something important to tell you. Don't worry, there are like 3 other Cookie Run games to continue, having unending stories. Oh no, really? And another one's about to come out? The story's so heavenly good. Aw, is it? Is it like medieval fantasy-esque? Because that's my jam. Your Highness, I need help with my common folk. The north is prosperous and living conditions are improving, but they still want more. Oh yeah, because their farming is poopy. Gone on strike demanding better pay and fewer hours. Many have thrown down their tools and started squatting on my property. Sounds like they probably deserve what they're asking for. Your Majesty, surely you can't be serious. Those lazy know-nothings deserve the lash, nothing more. Given what they want or the answer to me, dang. Dang, girl. I mean, that would be yes to stability, but no to authority. And trade will go up. I do want trade. The big bad stole power from the villains and has stars of the show. The main heroes have become this abomination, neither cookie nor human. Oh. That's a very good summary. Thank you. Gosh, I don't know. You know what? I will do this one. Chief Incredibly stares at you, mouth agape. Your Majesty. Oof, oof. Sweeping reforms are soon enacted. Despite Chief Incredibly's repeated protests, commoners' lives are improved, leading to a happier workforce and greater profits. Yay, and oh no. Water, everyone, if you can. Okay, I will drink some water. Thank you, tomato. Ouchies, that was an ouchie for me. Alright, it's auction time. Message received. Drink some water and spend some money. Okay. Water has been taken. Has been drinking. Yeah, you definitely... Y'all definitely need, B. Who's there voting E? That's funny. Dang. Y'all are at odds. Oh, it's patricians. Thank you. Thank you, patricians. I appreciate it. Man, we are bros. I'm loving this. I love being teamed up with somebody. Alright, stability stays right where it is. Ooh, I want to visit the witch. Okay, yeah, let's see the witch. Have you seen the post about this year's Days of Bloom? Yes! The sunflowers? It looks like the cutest thing ever. I'm really excited for it. When you arrive at the creepy northern library for your meeting with a witch, the first thing you notice is the lack of birdsong. Oh, didn't we just do something like this? It's quiet, too quiet. Goosebumps prickle your skin. Greetings, Queen. Oh yeah, we did. Ah, you scared me. What do you need, Queen? I'm a busy woman. Who are you? My name is Lack. Of course I know who you are. Oh yeah, she did the thing where she walked away and then came back. About the sunflowers. Yeah, it's so cute looking. What are you doing in my library? First off, I'm not a witch, I'm a wizard. Witches are given their power like baby given a toy. Okay, yeah, we just read this. I'm doing research. You're a wizard, I've never heard of you. I'm a relatively new wizard. I only passed my apprenticeship a few years ago. Tell me, Lack, what's wrong with this cursed place? You made a mistake, Queen. You went and built your fancy library in what's known as a thin place. Okay. Yep. Let me lend some scholars from Quail University to assist with my research. Together we can shore up the walls between worlds. You can even get your library back. I'll be honest, me and sunflowers go way back. My grandmother had this beautiful brass cam that had a whole bunch of fake plants. 3 of them were these huge sunflowers. To this day, my grandmother sees those sunflowers and thinks of me. I look at sunflowers and I think of her. Aww. That's very sweet. Such matters require the attention of the council, of course. You travel back to the capital and call a vote. Okay. Let Lack continue her research unaided. Send scholars to assist with whatever Lack's doing. Destroy the library and forbid anyone to visit the area. You know what? Let's let Lack continue to do whatever she wants to do. We're just gonna let her do what she wants. I think it's a really good idea for them to do sunflowers. Like, I like that they're featuring different flowers every year. Oh wow, we're like all across the board here. I like it. I like it when it's divided. It's interesting. Then you never know what's gonna happen. But the golden choice won out in the end. Alright. Alec, continue her research unaided. Decided to let Lack carry on doing whatever it is wizards do. She can't make the library any creepier, surely. Okay, I'm excited to follow up. Because we died before we could see any difference in the last round. About your heir. So your marriage to Desmodena has grown stale. Oh no! But I love you! You get along well enough. I mean, you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about the ninth god than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. Okay. If I want to continue to be, like, morally, I could adopt a low-born child from an orphanage. No, not the wife I know. No spark in an arranged marriage. Gee, I wonder why. Do I want to make waves? The nobles won't be too happy with the lowborn child being elevated to the status of a royal. I urge you to reconsider. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't want them to be more mad. Fine. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. Sensible idea. Okay. Justine is conflicted. Poor Justine. Okay, terrible secret. Running with the bastard one always amuses me, right? Yeah, I wonder why, right, Tomato? Majesty, I bring urgent news. The counts are deliberately eroding the power of the church in the east. Power of the church. What, really? Oh. Hardly believed it myself. What's even more alarming is why they're doing this. Counts are planning to hollow your mind and summon a demon to fill the void and take possession. By the time they're finished, you'll be nothing but a shell. The demon will take over body and soul. By the ninth god. Why, that's exactly, Your Majesty. We must bring the sacrilege to the council's attention. Okay, counts are hardly a threat. We are not doing that one. Okay. There we go. I knew there was a reason I was keeping the veto on the table. So, spreading the word about the dangers of demons, or have the queen bathed in holy water twice a day. Definitely need to, I don't know, I think their faith has to be like 4 or less. It has to be like really, really low, so I think B would probably be the better option. Uh-oh, I see that Naskin voted B, but it didn't show up. That's strange. You're gonna be so clean. It's okay, it's still the one that you picked. Voting is closed. Parents are very devout, so I was physically banned from playing D&D, begging my mother not to go. And watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Your mom didn't want you to watch K-pop Demon Hunters? Morning and evening, you take time out of your busy schedule to bathe. Unfortunately, the holy water is extra holy if it's cold, and you maintain a near-permanent shiver. Oh, poor Justine. This poor, I feel so bad for her now. Still, you detect no signs of possession. Count's efforts have been hampered. Their stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Extras said inside, so many good reviews and yet forbidden. Does it not vote if you capitalize the letter? I guess not. Okay, we gotta get Faith up in the east. Up in the north, Chief Incrediblue has gathered her fellow plotters for a hike through the mountains. The kingdom is at peace and everyone's looking for a new scandal to focus on. Not exactly the right climate to abduct a queen. I could unleash some wolves in the palace if you think that would cause enough of a distraction. Yeah, I never noticed that before. That is weird. You always want to unleash wolves. Can't be your answer to everything. We need total chaos across the whole kingdom. We'll need a lot of wolves. I like this guy. He's funny. Chief's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Puppies! Y'all could be a little less mad at me. I don't like the Chiefs being that mad at me. Maybe I'll leave it. Yeah, I'll leave it. When I start playing those games, I feel like people remember A plague of rats. Okay, you guys don't have bees this time, you have rats. This lady does not speak for me. Come on, girl. You want the wolves. Unleash the wolves. Count Dila's choice strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. The fields and barns of the east are overrun by vermin. We have no more poison for these horrible things. We can't cope anymore. Take that rat and go. East can handle this alone. East. Oh, they have really good farming. But I also have good stability. Send them a shipment of cats. Hire some adventurers to clear out the rodents. I mean, I'd be happy to deliver a supply of rat poison. Do the rats eat the bees? But rats are so cute! I want the bees. I feel like we're not halfway through this game. Kitties! Okay. I want poison. I didn't know what rats look like. You don't know what rats look like? They're cute. They're cute, but the ones... So there's a difference between, like, the pet rats and the like, wild rats. Rats usually look like slightly bigger mice with less furry tails. Yes. They're fat. They're cute. But the pet ones are a little bit cuter, because the wild ones are a little bit gross, which I will not share why here. Okay, rat poison. I live in Alberta. Oh yeah, it's probably too cold for them to be out and about. Deliver supply rat poison. Oh no! Why? Why does the RNG hate me? The RNG hates me for this game. No rats live in Alberta. Send barrels of poison to the east. They're closely guarded, but during the night one of the barrels goes missing. Uh-oh. Word gets out and rumors erupt. Who stole the barrel? Is it an assassination plot? Is the queen poisoning citizens of the east? Was the rat infection a cover story all along? Rats die off, but the unrest remains. Missing poison is never found. Wild animals tend to be more rough and tumble than their pet counterparts. Yeah, when I was a kid, one of my friends had 2 albino mice, and they were so cute. There are rats in Canada, but just none in Alberta. Oh, okay. Okay, what about this one? Tithe trouble. Your Highness, I've come to submit a complaint about the Counts of the East. Lately, they've been neglecting their tithes. How dare they forget their duties to the church? The worst offender is Countess Sweet Tea Potato. Oh no. And Potato's not here to defend herself. She hasn't paid her tithe in years. An example to be made of her. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I think I'm gonna... Should be exempt from paying tithes. I'm gonna veto this one. I want... Yeah, either A or B for patricians. To my loyal patricians. That's what I would like. So I was sitting on the bus once and there were these girls that are your classic stereotype of girls that love the talk of one of them knows me well. Ask me after greeting me, what's your favorite song? Oh, I replied with, I cannot say I have a favorite song, but I can't say I have a favorite song from one artist. I replied, my least favorite song from Ed Sheeran is Sapphire. My most is Castle on the Hill. Story came to mind after reading the title of the stream. Oh, yeah, King of the Castle. What happened? The stream froze and I couldn't hear anything until now? We're voting. We're voting. Do nothing to address the problem. I mean, yeah, it's fair that y'all would vote that way. Alright. Do nothing. Woohoo! Council opts to do nothing to address this travesty? Very well, you'll see what happens. Throughout the kingdom, priests preach to their flocks that the queen is a baby kicker and devil worshipper. Gullible peasants lap it up. The only problem with this, and I'm saying it too late now, the only problem with voting on behalf of the counts, it means that their scheme is going to continue. And that might actually be the end for us soon. For Justine soon. Your esteemed highness, will you recall the quarantine you ordered to deal with the dancing plague? It's been many months since anyone last entered or left the affected area. We think the plague may have run its course. We ask your permission to lift the quarantine. Lift the quarantine. Continue the quarantine indefinitely. Hire an adventurer to check that it's safe. Send noble patrician Naskin to check that it's safe. I'll let y'all. You can vote however you want. I didn't want to throw Tato in jail. No, I understand. She's not even here to defend herself. It would be very sad. Yeah, I like the idea of just sending one person. Like, you asked Naskin. Ooh, okay. Well, we got a tie now. Who's gonna be? Oh, Zyrie's our tiebreaker. Alright. Send Patrician Naskin to check that it's safe. Me, your Serene Highness? You can't be serious. Despite Naskin's protest, the Queen's word was final. They're sent to the quarantine zone. You hope to hear back from them soon. Zyrie, why? For the bit. Just because it's funny. Sorry, Naskin. I'm sure it'll be fine. Naskin will be fine. Count rides to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon another joins him. Trying to help the Queen. If the treasury gets too low, it'll be an instant loss. Yes, that's true. Church is scrambling for power. The High Inquisitor is losing her grip on the populace. Yeah, my authority's pretty low. Most pleasing. Then we can make our move unseen. Oh, wait, you guys are here. We must invite a demon to possess the Queen. The ancient books describe two demons, each attracted to different aspects of a human mind. Oh, here we go. Raise treasury or raise authority. Rachamasa, the mad tyrant, the cockroach queen, or Murmuriak, Duke of Greed, the face of all coins. Those are pretty cool names. Right now I'm playing the new Pokemon game, Pokopia. I just figured out you can spin your character around and make them actually spin on the spot. So there's a tradition dating back all the way to Gen 7. Oh. So it's turning into a D&D campaign where we're all just seeing what will happen if we do whatever's funniest, and I'm here for it, yes. Honestly, that's what I love about this game. You can totally just vote for whatever you think is fun. Raising treasury, interesting choice. I think we have another count, right? D-list choice. You agree with Tomato? Oh, D-list choice wants authority. Does that mean that I get to be tiebreaker? Oh no, I think it'll be, yeah, it just randomly chooses. Cockroach Queen was once a favored servant of the Ninth God, but when she betrayed him, he banished her to the deepest caves where she became a twisted agent of the Seventh. Oh, we have another god mentioned. She desires a rise to power once more. She'll be attracted to a powerful queen whose authority is unquestioned. The final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise authority to at least 5. I like swing votes as an option. I've been using the Iron or Golden Choice and Veto a lot, but I haven't really used Royal Gamble. I've been kind of afraid to use this one. Nah, I'll keep it. Or whoever's highest, like, coins-wise. A portal opens? What? Okay, we have to see what our wizard is doing. Your Greatness, a portal has opened on the site of your library. Scouts report that a battalion of strange blue men in glass armor have marched out of it and set up camp. What should we do? The scouts also say that these intruders are only 4 feet tall. Let's smash them quickly and teach them a lesson for trespassing. Launch a surprise attack. Well, we have the military for it for sure. Send a diplomatic envoy. Wait and see what they do. I'll let y'all decide. I will let y'all decide. Because lowering authority wouldn't be the worst. Sending a diplomatic envoy wouldn't be the worst. Surprise attack is interesting. Now that one's an RNG choice, and the RNG does not like me. So that could be bad. Okay, send a diplomatic envoy it is. For some reason it always fails for me, even if I have a high choice of succeeding. Small blue men don't speak any recognized language, but they gabble at your envoy with the tone of angry customers demanding to speak to the store owner. Blue men show the envoy an image of a human woman, and it becomes clear they're looking for the wizard Lack. It seems she stole something from them. Oh, well, that's not happening. Assure them you don't know where the wizard to be found. Order the Inquisition to assist them in their search. Sure. Must I assist these unpleasant creatures? They're probably demons. Ugh, fine. The Inquisitions help the blue men track down the thief wizard in a nearby village. They capture her in glowing chains and drag her back through their portal. As the portal snaps shut, the wizard screams a curse on you and your entire kingdom. Nothing to worry about, your High Inquisitor assures you. Sorry, Lack. Sorry. Sorry. A kraken? Oh, let's see what happened. Naskin, your Serene Highness, I have returned. Don't feel the need of the dance, do you? No, your esteemed Highness, I have returned unharmed. Our Inquisitor seems to always think everything is demons, yeah. Well, I don't think the council will always be outvoted. Because sometimes the patricians and the chiefs will have conflicting interests. Plague has run its course and the people are alive, though I fear they will never dance again. That's good news. Indeed, your Serene Highness. Humbly, I ask the council to lift the quarantine so the coast can return to normal. That court does look horrified. To create permanent quarantine. Well, I definitely do not want a permanent quarantine. I mean, who would... Nobody would benefit from decreeing a permanent quarantine, right? Right? Oh, wait. Oh yeah, that scheme was not successful. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Let's lift the quarantine. I have a sneaking suspicion something's weird here. Oh yeah, I hope they don't still have the sickness. That's a good point. Alright. Yay, free money for me. Lift the quarantine. Patricians are grateful and formally quarantine merchants are soon trudging gracelessly through the kingdom. Although the former dancers will never be the same, the region gradually returns to business as usual. A kraken! A kraken! A real-life honest-to-ninth kraken! Just outside my harbor. Wow, Naskin, you're having a very eventful day, aren't you? Is St. Vita's coming to town, or... We should send our navy to subdue the beast at once. Kraken has every advantage in a sea battle, Your Majesty. Perhaps a lighter touch is preferable? It's said Kraken can be appeased by an offering of living creatures. But is the Kraken dancing? Oh my god, I would love to see that. Heretical nonsense. You cannot be considering this, Your Majesty. Send the Patrician's Navy. Well, that's not gonna appease it with a sacrifice. Let it be. I mean, our best RNG chance is let it be. Well, our odds are not looking too great here. But RNG doesn't like me, so even if I get a 55% chance, I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see by voting C. Let it dance. Splashing is fine. Alright, RNG, don't fail me now. Let it be. Yay! Your great surprise, it doesn't take long for the Kraken to indeed grow bored and disappear. All in all, there was minimal impact to the noble patrician Naskin's trade routes. Yay! Oh, that was really bad for me. Sometimes a job well done is a job not done at all. Well, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there by a thread here. Our stability is great. The authority, Justine, is a joke. Let's just see what happens. Patricians are gathered in the empty council hall late at night. A new report from one of their spies has just come in. Depths below, the counts are trying to hollow out the queen's mind and fill it with some horrific demon. I knew she was acting strange recently. Oh, okay. Oh, you guys can help me. This is nice. Is it too late to stop them? Forgot that we need to do something. It might be. The spell could take hold any day now, and the queen still has yet to produce an heir. Y'all are just vibing with me. I love it. We're just vibing and just having a good time, seeing what happens. Perhaps it's worth changing tack. It's too late for Queen Justine. We might want to get out while we can. Our only other option right now is to retake the throne by force, if we think that Justine is too weak to hold it. But it's an all-or-nothing play. If we rebel now, all our goodwill will be gone. Not to mention a few of our heads. If we lose, we'll be back to square one. I actually think we're doing pretty good balancing here. We're just doing fun stuff, yeah. Oh, actually, this would not be a good... B would not be good because they want that. This one, that would be fine. And that one, I would also not complain. Rebel with 0 defiance? Hey, it's your choice. Y'all's choice. I'm too tired to think about overrunning the kingdom. Yeah, I hope we can finish soon. I don't want to keep you guys up too late. We'll try to see if we can get through it a little bit quicker. Marvelous. This should help Justine keep a good grip on peasantry, but we can't do it all for her. Patricians must continue to aid. Thank you, patricians. Why, thank you. We're doing pretty good, actually. Although I am worried about these guys. A laughing stock? Now let's do my heir first. Should I die? Ask let my crown be passed to... Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's fine. Man, I am stable as heck. Your Majesty, I may be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is her name? Justine II. How exquisite, Your Highness. I'm sure little Justine II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition. Okay. Because this is probably gonna try to raise my authority, and I don't actually want that. Majesty, I regret to bring this matter to you. I think I picked the wrong scheme, yeah. There's no other way. I've been tracking a northern criminal who's wanted in conjunction with a number of high-profile incidents back home. We thought she'd slipped the net until recently when we discovered she fled into the east a number of years ago. I don't even remember what the ambition was. Counts are refusing to let us investigate further. High trade. Yes, our ambition is high trade. Which, we're doing pretty good, actually. We don't know her real name, but the common folk call her One-Eyed Sally. She's lied, cheated, and murdered her way halfway across the north. Wait a moment. Are you talking about Gold Touch Sally? She's a pillar of the community back in Rudgrad. She arrived a few years ago from the north and used her wealth to invest in local businesses and set up an orphanage. Everyone loves her. We could drop authority to 0. Yes, you could. Surely you jest. Gold Touch, Sally? This woman is a bloodthirsty criminal and must be punished. Send her back to the north. Allow Sally to stay in the east. Summon her to the capital. I really don't. I feel like if I do this one, I will reduce authority to 0 and therefore die. So I'm actually going to veto that one. Six Finger Sally. Oh my gosh, you're right. Man, Sally gets around. It probably is the same character actually, because I think she did scam me. Alright, anybody else want to vote? Oh, I see Naskin. Oh man, I guess you really do have to, yeah, vote with a lowercase letter. She scammed across the land. Oh good, everybody got to vote. When One-Eyed Sally arrives in the capital, she looks like any other sweet old lady. The sort of woman who gives local children candies against their parents' wishes. How can I help you, dearie? Oh, she's got the same, the same hair and eyes, I think. How do you plead to Chief Incrediblue's accusations? Oh dear, I'm afraid Incrediblue must have mistaken me for someone else. I swear by every god there is your greatness, I've never pillaged anything but my pantry. Why did you have the same name as this outlaw? Oh well, there's lots of people from the north called Sally. It's a very common name. Even my mother was called Sally. No, your defiance is pretty high. Why'd you move to the east? I always liked it there. The people are so delightfully, different. And they love orphans, just like me. I don't know, I'm not buying that one, Sally. I mentioned that I love orphans. They remind me of myself. I was an orphan for as long as I can remember. You were an orphan from birth, but you know your mother's name? Suddenly Sally's face shifts. She adjusts her posture, standing up straighter, and stares you right in the eyes. Alright, you got me. I'm One-Eyed Sally. But I'm reformed now, see? Ask the orphans. Do we have any orphans to ask? No, Your Majesty. We didn't think it was really important to bring any along. Sally, please tell the truth. I love orphan shirt is raising a lot of questions already, answered by my shirt. You really reformed. I suppose that'd be a matter of opinion. But you're talking about whether I still do murder, then nay. Don't do that anymore. Let me get her. Just a bit of tax fraud here and there. Victimless crime, that one. It's all much of a muchness, really, though, ain't it? I've already admitted I'm the one Incredibly was looking for, that pompous idiot. So what are you gonna do to me? Bring the Kraken back to get her? I'll hand her over to the chiefs. My thanks, Your Majesty, though I'm not sure why we couldn't have just done it this way to begin with. There you go, Blue. You can have her. Let the bees get her. Sally's cart. Dang. Sally's cart off to the north just to face justice there. Now that you've seen through her facade, everyone agrees you made the right decision. Summon the undead bee dragon to get her. Should you confess to tax fraud directly to the person who receives taxes? Exactly. Oh, here we go. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Percival Blinwood has written another smash hit. All the theaters in the capital are showing it nightly. Wonderful. I love his work. So do I. So does everyone. But the problem is the new play features a character obviously based on you. I don't like where this is going. The character's played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is upended over her head as she sits on the throne. Your Highness, peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. The theaters are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as Queen Biffo. I think I'll attempt to play myself. Shocked silence falls on the theater as heralds announce your arrival. You wave from the royal box as the actors stare up at you, clearly horrified. Oh no, I've scared them. What are you waiting for? The play begins. Soon enough, the clown queen arrives on stage, comedically tripping on her own robes. They somehow found an actor who looks just like you. Queen Biffo. Endless humiliations are heaped on this honking, squeaking parody. Finally, the play concludes with the custard-drenched queen handing her crown to the deserving hero. All eyes turn to you. How do you react? Climb onto the stage. The actors shrink away from you. The audience are deadly silent. Everyone's terrified of what you'll do next. Ooh, what do I do? Queen lookalikes are apparently a dime a dozen in this kingdom. Oh, which one? Yeah, somehow found a doppelganger of you. What are the chances? Oh man, this is a toughie. Because I feel like this one will lower my authority even more, which would mean insta-death. But then this one might be a little too harsh. On one hand, I'm curious what the top option does. On the other hand, I suspect it lowers your authority. You could do something hilarious. What are you thinking, Blue? How many times will we have doppelgangers? We will never stop having doppelgangers, Tomato. Yeah, which one do you think, Blue? Get him. Okay, we'll get him. Oof, yeah. Palace Watch wade into the audience, grabbing people and binding their hands behind their backs. Several escape through the windows, but soon enough you have hundreds under arrest. After that, the play is never shown again, and you're forced to expand your dungeon significantly. Cracking in the theater. Alright, we're like dancing precariously on the edge of a knife here. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have these two. Uh-oh. Get the paddy wagon. We're having... Oh dear. There's a potential here for, potential for counts to win, actually. Go Blue, I believe in you. I believe in you. Try and get your ambition done here. You guys are sitting pretty on your wealth here. Yeah, everyone's doing pretty good. I'm guessing there's a lag. Oh, Zyrie? Zyrie said no. A new baby, your ambition. Hey, I get to do my ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the architect of a golden age. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Mission is a side quest, the real goal is fun. Agreed. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's an ancient lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any queen who recovers it will rule over a golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies. I mean, stability, yeah. Wise decision, your majesty. I will begin recruiting spies. Send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards. This will require a fine touch. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as you can, and of course there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Alright. We have a new baby, and we have this, which is hidden behind Stone Maiden. Behold, your grace. Count Dila's choice pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Tomato II. Oh no, the statue's impeccably detailed, its expression in a frozen grimace. Sad sight, is it not? That's not a statue, is it? Astutely observed, your grace. This is all that remains of my fellow count. Seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the east. Isn't there a fairy tale about the Stone Maiden? Tomato, I think you died again. Old women scare their children with tales of her, yes. She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. Are we up to 3, Mato? She must have ambushed Count Tomato on their latest walk in the cemetery. Please, your majesty, we must do something. We are. Count 3, Mato. Why gave me? Oh no, Tomato. Smash this thing to rubble. Consult the fairy tales for a solution. Tell everyone in the east to hide. That's hilarious. I want to consult the fairy tales. That's my best RNG choice here. 3, Mato. Why is the army option so low, right? Oh, I think it's because it's specifically the Count's military, since this is happening in the east. I think the nobles are trying to figure out their own affairs. Yeah, I think that's why it's 40%. Alright, it's unanimous. Consult fairy tales for solution. You sent an expert folklorist from Quail University. According to legend, the Stone Maiden, yay, always stays far inland, away from the shore. Perhaps there's something there. That's the solution, a saline solution. She must react badly to seawater. 6 out of 10 still good. Yeah, that's true. It seems like the opposite, right? Like it's 40%? It should be 60%, right? Send a squad of knights, each armed with blindfold and a bucket of seawater. To your great surprise, it works. As soon as she's drenched, the Stone Maiden shrieks and flees back to her underground lair where she falls into an immortal slumber. Yay! New baby. Question for my fellow chat members. Is there any Pokemon I should be looking out for that has a bold ability in the mountains area in Pokopia? The bees was mad that they weren't in the stream. Greetings, your esteemed highness. Some fine news from my laborers on the coast. Baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. Fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. Queen will send her blessings. Queen has no time for peasant brats. Gift the parent a bounty of jewels and fine wine. Send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. I want. I don't like either of these. Yeah, I would like A or C. Am I 3 Mato or am I 2 Mato? Tomato, but with an 8 at the end instead of a 7. Think about it. If you send people, you won't be looked at as a fool. Good queen always does her research. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I'm okay with C. I think we have enough money. We can afford C. But I have no problem with giving them like a blessing. Okay, who's tiebreaker? Dealer's choice again. That's okay. I'll be tiebreaker. Boop. Nice. Oh, marvelous. My humblest thanks, Your Serene Highness. The common folk will appreciate your generosity. There is another matter. I asked permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, Your August Majesty? As long as the baby's not ugly. I'm so tempted to pick this. Justine, like with just a little bit of snark. You know what? We're gonna have her be a little snarky. She deserves it after being. She would, yeah. After all the stuff she's been through, shall assess the baby's appearance and act accordingly. Find a perfect gift for a baby. Choose their word, noble patrician Ness can let you know the baby is perfectly adorable and therefore suitable for the name of Justine. Justine's got some sauce to her. Child of the coast, name for you. Who knows what sort of person this baby will become? You can only hope you're around to see it. Bye, Tomato. Good night, Tomato. Yeah, it's late. I think we're almost done though, so I'm gonna try to power through this if y'all are okay with it. Okay. No special treatment here. Okay, spy network. Good night. All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you. Your spymaster takes you through a secret passage in your own private office. You emerge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting. These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as I can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs. How can we be sure of their loyalty? I've been very careful in my selection. You can rely on these agents. Soon they will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles in your council disguised as traveling bards. While the spy tosses aside her cloak, revealing a lute in the colorful costume of a troubadour. Hey, it's Sally again! Six-fingered Sally! With charm and flattery, they'll worm their way into your nobles' hearts and minds. And that was from this game, like this specific round. So, I recognize her. We'll have a spy network the likes of which the world has never seen. I hope to make even the Gaunt of Tavalin look like rank amateurs. Can they give us a song? Peanuts are plucked on the lute, the assembled spies launch into a ballad. It's actually not bad. Toes tapping. Think this is good, you should see them throw a knife. Can cut rope at 30 yards. Should put a stop to their schemes. It'll keep the kingdom stable for the rest of your reign. A little blackmail is a small price to pay. A week passes before you hear more news. Your spymaster arrives in your office with a tiny scroll, small as a cherry stem, clutched between two fingertips. There's a message from one of your agents in the field, Your Majesty. I sent her to Count Tomatoes III's castle disguised as a bard. Open it, of course. Nice. Spymaster studies the scroll for a moment and a smile creeps across her face. She holds it over a candle flame and it vanishes in a puff of cinders. She's been welcomed into Count Tomato III's court with open arms and is already flattering them with fawning songs. Let's hope our other spies are just as successful. Over the next few weeks, you receive back word from more and more of your agents. Almost all of them have successfully wormed their way into your nobles' courts. I think we won. Yeah. What? Alright, patricians. Let's go. We won. We must hope they can maintain their cover. A few more weeks pass, you wait anxiously for news of your spy's progress. One day your spymaster appears at your desk, her face lit by a triumphant smirk. Yay, I love my spymaster too, she's super cute. Good news, Your Majesty. Our spies have uncovered some of your noble's darkest secrets. Did you know Count Tomato III has an irrational fear of lemons? You do now. We've been having a few illicit romances between the nobles and our generically attractive bards. Blackmail writes itself. This has gone better than I expected. Do you enjoy the services of an excellent spymaster? Yes, spymaster. I will give you a reward for this. I don't know what it is yet, but I will. But we can't get complacent. We must see if our other spies are equally successful. For the next few weeks, your spies send back more and more positive reports. Soon you've established a spy network throughout the entire kingdom. So with a sense of smugness that you can call your next council session. As the nobles file in, you realize you know all their secrets, their weaknesses, everything. Listen, your majesty, I was thinking that taxes have been awfully high lately. Why don't we hold a vote on reducing them? We can call a vote, no problem. But as the nobles walk up to the ballot box, your spy master swoops in and takes them aside. She whispers in their ear. One by one, you watch their expressions turn to horror. By the blood of the dead. How did you know that? Only my mother knows about that. And it can stay that way. Just vote the way we tell you to vote. I destroyed the evidence. You can't prove anything. You'd be surprised what I can prove. I know exactly where to dig. But if you vote the way I tell you, maybe I'll misplace my shovel. Hey, care for some lemonade? Leave me alone. I'll do whatever you say. Sure enough, when the votes come back, it's unanimous. All the nobles, for perhaps the first time, have voted exactly how you wanted them to. I can get used to this. When you leave the council hall, the nobles are quiet. They know a new era has begun. An era of cooperation. Or else. Your wife meets you at your chambers, your heir Justine II in her arms. Exactly what I would have done, Justine. Masterful work. We should start teaching little Justine II how to follow in my footsteps. Good idea. After this, I get the feeling she'll be wearing her crown one day. That night, you sleep an untroubled sleep for the first time since you first sat on the throne. No matter their grievances, the nobles will never again dare to defy you. You simply need to mention, offhandedly, that you know what they did last winter, or that you know where they sleep at night. Wow, Monarch won. It's been a while since I've won. Yay! Shortly after Queen Justine's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Count de la Choice's castle and placed him under arrest for evil magic. As he burned, he screamed the secret name of the seventh god. Good game, everyone! Patricians celebrated their victory. Justine was venerated as a true hero of the coast. Some whispered that the patricians were losing control of their puppet, and as the queen consolidated her power around her heir, Princess Justine II. All that remained of the chief's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor. Queen Justine ruled from the shadows, getting her way in the council with blackmail and threats. The nobles were terrified, but the peasants considered it a golden age. After 15 years of unquestioned rule, Queen Justine died peacefully in bed. The nobles let out a collective sigh of relief. Military 10 out of 10, but gets bullied in this submission. Yeah, okay. I know, I was surprised. I guess because the kingdom was too stable, you couldn't rebel. Nice. Hey, Zaire was the wealthiest. Wow, 6,300? At 2,800, that's a lot. Alright, and this is Justine II. Alright, good job, everybody. Good game. Defiance was also real low. Yeah. No, I think it really helped that I was teamed up with the patricians. I think if it was like a normal round where we were all separated from each other, it would have been a much different game. So thank you patricians for your assistance. We certainly worked together. I did not betray y'all. So yeah, it was good. It was a good time. Let's see. I will send y'all. Because I'm sure most of y'all are gonna go to bed. So I don't think I'll send y'all to another game of King of the Castle. But I see some people are streaming Sky right now. That was fun. It was interesting to see how continuing a plot rebalances the game. Yeah, I liked it. It was different. I have won through the Spy Network way before. So, like, usually when I play this, I like to get different endings. But it was still fun because it was done in a different way and the goals were different. And teaming up with the patricians was also different. So yeah, fun stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna send y'all to Erie. And then I will see you next time. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for playing. I would love to, you know, play more King of the Castle, but we'll probably do another round, like, in a while. Not anytime soon. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Mint, for hosting. Yeah, thanks for joining. I think next week we'll go back to movie night. See you next time. Bye. Yeah, it was nice chatting with you. Bye-bye. Good night, good night, good night.